Check it out, guys. I upgraded my backyard and now I have this awesome pool. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Damien and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Build series where we tried to build the best Minecraft redstone house we could imagine. Now you guys gave me a lot of awesome suggestions on the last video, so let's go ahead and get started. Now today we're going to be working a little bit on the outside of the structure as well as adding in some more detail. At the moment I'm not going to be doing too much redstone because I tried recording earlier and it took over an hour to do some redstone that did not turn out well. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is build ourselves a pool as well as a backyard. Okay, so let's begin doing this. I'll be doing some terraforming and whatnot, but for now let's go ahead and just outline our pool. I want it to be very large and also in the shape of a rectangle, of course. So let's go ahead and try to kind of visualize this and then begin creating it. So I want it to be like at the bottom of this tree right over here. All right, so there we go. We have our pool area now cleared. Let's go ahead and dig it down 4 blocks and kind of put the water in. All right, so here we have our pool area completed. On the side, I have a small jacuzzi, which is going to come out of the ground, as well as I want to have an area where the pool goes from shallowest to the deepest. So over here is going to be shallow next to the jacuzzi, and over here is going to be really deep. So what I want to do is actually just make it levels. So I just go ahead and extend it by 2 each time and also send it 1 down. So there we go. And now we have our pool kind of being extended downwards. So I guess I'm just going to copy that all the way around and eventually it will work just fine. Alright, so for over here I just want to have it all at the same level because it's going to start extending downwards right over here. There we go. And maybe I could do it 1 lower right over here. So it'll be kind of going both ways down here, which is going to make it a lot deeper. Alright, so there we go. And then the last one is going to be right down here. Alright, so we have our pool now almost fully completed. So let's go ahead and add in some other decorations, maybe like lights or whatnot. And I'm going to just add in regular glowstone yet again, not any redstone. Alright, so here we go. Just add in some glowstone, maybe at the bottom over here, or possibly just the corner of it. So let's just fix this properly. Here we go. And place these down right at the corner, which should give us enough light. I mean, it doesn't really need to be too much at the moment. Alright, so there we go. We have our pool. Now let's go ahead and fill it in with some water. This is going to be a little bit challenging, but we'll get it done. Alright, so there we go. That is our pool completed. It looks pretty decent at the moment. Now I just want to make a deck or something to kind of connect it towards our house. And we would essentially just make it right over here, I guess 1 level higher than the pool. And also I want to not break this area because it's gonna mess up our redstone at the bottom. So what I need to do is grab ourselves maybe some wood. That way it's you know, a different texture because I don't want to keep making it out of quartz. Alright, so here's the wood. This looks quite nice. Then we could go ahead and just bring it above the pool over here and extend this area. And yeah, so I think it looks good so far. I'm not sure what I'm doing just yet, but we'll get into it and see where this is going. Alright, so there we go. Maybe you could place another type of texture down here. I'm not too sure just yet, but hopefully we kind of figure this out. Okay, so we have the pool over here, a deck. We should probably extend this all the way out here, kind of connect it to the back of the house, and hopefully we can make a door back here somewhere that's going to lead to this area, because at the moment there's really nothing, unless you guys want to like walk around the entire house to get to this one area, which, you know what, I don't mind doing. Alright, so there we go. We have our deck, and possibly we could add in some stone down here, which will look a little bit interesting. Maybe you could add in some cobblestone or possibly a stone from the top of the house. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and just add in some bricks for the moment. Alright, let's try some bricks since we haven't actually tried this texture so far. Alright, so how would bricks look? I think that looks fairly interesting. Here's the cobblestone. I'm not sure. Maybe I should do the cobblestone because it suits the map a little bit better, or possibly this. I do want to change it up though, so maybe I would go with the bricks. I think it makes a lot more sense to do this. All right, so let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, so at the moment, it looks quite interesting. Here's our deck. We have this area kind of raised above ground, and this is where I'm going to place my barbecue grill and whatnot, as well as I do have my brick going down towards this area. Yet again, we can extend this and adjust it however we like, but at the moment, I think it looks quite nice. Also, I forgot to place down the water in here, so let's go ahead and do that really quick. And yeah, so I think it looks good. Let's go ahead and just kind of get rid of that and start building our deck. So what we need to do is grab ourselves some fences and add in a roof. Now this roof is going to be pretty simple. I just need to go ahead and just build up right over here, or possibly from the ground. I'm not sure just yet. I'll see which one looks better, but maybe do it like that. Double looks fine as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and just do this. And how many blocks was this up? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we just go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, and then build this up with the same configuration. Maybe bring it one higher. That way it's not too restricting on headroom. Alright, so there we go. We have 4 different pillars of fences, and now I'm gonna just make the roof out of the same material. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright guys, so there we go. That is our roof, and you're probably wondering, that looks a little bit weird. Why would you build it out of fences? Now the reason for that is because it's kind of protecting us with some shade, but also because I wanted to place some kind of quote-unquote vines at the top using our leaves. So to do this, I just go ahead and scatter some random leaves at the top, and then it looks a lot better in my opinion. So there we go. We just go ahead and extend that, and it doesn't really matter how you do it so far. You can go ahead and adjust it when you download the map, but yeah, it looks pretty interesting, and I quite like the idea, so I decided to make this as my backyard porch. So yeah, that definitely looks pretty cool. Now we can just make a small pathway that's going to lead to our dock as well as to our backyard. And oh my gosh, this actually looks not bad. Okay, and we could possibly extend one down over here. That way it looks a little bit better. Maybe one over here as well. Alright, so that's what we have so far. As you can see, it's pretty simple, pretty nice, and I quite like the design. Alright, so now let's go ahead and add in our little barbecue grill. To do this, we need a furnace as well as some iron trapdoors. And also maybe what else do we need? I'm not too sure just yet. Okay, so to place down our grill, we just need to place down 2 furnaces, then take ourselves some rails, place the rail on top, so that's our small barbecue grill. And to make it center, let's just place another one over there. Place our iron trapdoors on the side. And then what we need in the back is something for like a chimney, and I'm not sure what we should do back there, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like a dropper or something like that. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and try that. Oops, that is wrong. And yeah, I think that looks pretty good. We should have some smoke coming out of there, but I guess when you ignite the furnace, that will happen. But yeah, that looks pretty interesting. Not too bad, I would say. Alright, so let's add in some decorations to the outside, maybe some fences and whatnot. So let's go ahead and just grab some, well, not fences, but ladders and jukeboxes and stuff, just to have a little bit of party and jam on the outside. We could grab ourselves some tulips and lilies and whatnot to kind of decorate the area. So let's go ahead and just grab some of those. There we go. Okay, so here we go. I have a small flower pot. I'm just going to place some tulips on the right side, as well as maybe place down a crafting table right over here, or possibly maybe right over there, whichever one looks more interesting. And I guess since this is the grill on the side, we should have like a pit. So let's go ahead and just make our coal pit over here. And I'm not sure if this is a good idea, but basically, like, normally there's a fire burning up here, and you wouldn't want anything on the bottom. So we just place coal at the bottom because it just looks a little bit more interesting and adds in a bit of color, as well as maybe we could place a crafting table somewhere else in the map, but at the moment I don't think there's any space. So for now, let's just place down some vines, maybe on the fence. I'm not sure. Let's see over here. Can we not do that? Oh, we cannot do that. So maybe in the back would be a little bit better. So I mean, this is just details that no one else will see, but it's still pretty cool to have. Next, we could go ahead and take some item frames and place it maybe over here on the corners, and then add in some other random items. Okay, so what I did over here was add in some stairs. That way it's like an arrow pointing towards the grill. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but it does look quite interesting. I've never actually thought about doing that before. So yeah, I'm quite proud of myself. As you can see, it looks pretty cool. All right, so what else I want on the outside is possibly an armor stand up here out of all places. And it's actually, no, never mind, not over there. Maybe right over here in this area, and it's gonna store our bathing suit in theory. All right, so let's go ahead and just break all of this and kind of extend this barrier. And I want to have it somewhere where I can easily access it, but also where it doesn't look out of place. So maybe over here I could have 2 different armor stands and then place down a bathing suit on that. Alright, so we could go ahead and just delete all of these items and grab ourselves our armor, and it should be leather armor and have it in different colors as well. Alright, so at the moment I'm just going to place regular armor on there. Leather, and it looks quite interesting for, you know, a bathing suit. Let's actually grab the top part off, and maybe just the top, and the pants are for bathing suits, because really you don't wear shirts and you don't wear shoes when you're gonna bathe. Okay, so let's go ahead and just place some leather pants there, and then another hat. Alright, so there we go. That is our bathing suits, and we have our small grill as well as our lovely little canopy and our pool. Alright guys, so there we go. I extended the backyard and I completely removed that water as well as the hill, and I also wrapped our bricks around our pool. Now at the moment I'm not sure what to do in this area. If you guys have any suggestions, leave it in the comment section down below. It could be any decorations or any redstone creations, but anything to fill this area will be nice if you guys suggest it. Alright, so the last thing I want to do is build a path going down over here, and I don't want to use the same bricks. So for this I'm going to be using the blocks at the top of the house. Alright, so there we go guys. We have our path on the side of our house. Of course our fountain is blocking, and I will make some adjustments in the future, but at the moment that is just fine. And we also have like these connected textures over here, which looks really bad, but yeah, anyways guys, that is the backyard and our pool as well as our dock. Let's go ahead and check out some stuff on the inside before I end out the video. Now one thing I do want to mention is that I've been working on the bottom basement for quite some time, and I actually recorded a video that was over 1 hour long, but I did not get to complete the structure and I did not make it work. So for that reason I completely scrapped the recording, and I'm kind of running out of time now since I spent so much time trying to create that. So let's first actually kind of fix this over here, and then we could go over to our basement. So in that particular video that I was recording, I wanted to add in some structures that you know, fit the basement well. So in my opinion, I decided to put like a vault as well as a secret nether portal, and that did not turn out too well, and you guys will see in just a moment. But basically let's go ahead and just wrap this around here. There we go. And also we need to grab ourselves another obsidian, that way it works properly. And also we need some torches, or maybe some glowstone could work. Alright, let's place some glowstone right over there, and maybe some glowstone right above here should work actually. There we go, and that is our elevator door completed. Alright, so quite simple. Let's go ahead and now enter our elevator and go down. Actually, it's coming back up. Alright, so let's go down right now and head on over to the basement. Okay, so here we are in the basement. Like you guys remembered, I added in our firing range. I added in some modifications. That way we have our button all the way down here. It spawns down whatever creature that we want at the end, and we could of course take our bow and arrow and shoot that creature. Alright, so over here, as you can see, I added in a floor that kind of goes down. At the moment, it's all quartz because I didn't want to confuse myself by adding in too much accents. As well as we have our area for our nether portal. As you can see, I completely destroyed it because it was just really annoying. As well as I have our secret hidden vault. And basically, I would just flick this lever and it would open up. But at the moment, all of the pistons are off with the timing. And here's our little tunnel that goes towards our vault, which is not yet completed. As well as we have like a ton of redstone over here. Look at this, guys. This took hours to do. Or exactly, it took an hour, and yeah, it's just really confusing. I also added in the password lock door as a type of feature into the map, and I tried to implement it into the vault itself, but as you can see, it definitely did not work properly. So that's basically why the video is going to be so short today. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it and enjoyed, you know, seeing me build that pool. I will add in a lot more things in the next episode, I promise, guys. But at the moment, I do want to mention that the latest download for this will be up right now. Well, like I mentioned, we have a ton of stuff that's broken, so hopefully you guys don't get too annoyed with that and wait until the next update. So basically, guys, that is all I'm going to do today for this video. I'm very sorry that it's so short, but I will be making the next video even longer, I promise. I'll fix all that redstone, and I'll fix a lot of stuff, and then decorate even more stuff to show you in that episode. Anyways, guys, I thank you for all the support on this series. This was Twiistz, and I'll see you later.